Hello, Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, and the North Node. Welcome. This will be a sacred energy reading. Okay, let us tap in and talk to God, Allah, Ra, Source, the Divine. We have the Six of Pentacles energy. So with the Six of Pentacles energy, I am seeing here that this is the energy of transaction. I'm seeing you being you in your world, in your life, in your reality, meaning I'm seeing you connect not just with the people, but with the things of life that are around you. Okay. I see that you are awakening, meaning you could have looked at something one way at a certain point in your life until you awakened to its higher truth. And then you had to abandon that past perception and evolve into the new perception. So that's a common theme at this time. The way you are transacting energy in the world, in your life, in your reality, is based on that. You're having a back and forth right now, universally. Yeah, you are gathering codes, keys, answers, truths, and you are seeing, you're hearing, you're thinking, you're feeling in different ways you've never felt before, ways that are there to shape your gratitude. All that is happening, the awakening is to bring you closer to a state of gratitude. Because Aries, this world that we live in, you could have fallen into a lot of things. Taking a look at where you've started with your consciousness of identity, meaning reflecting back on a time in your life where you first began making your own choices and decisions. A lot could have happened. Not to say a lot was supposed to, no, a lot could have. But the alignment you're in with God brought you constantly closer to better thoughts, better emotions, better feelings, better perspectives, better understandings, better energy. And at this time, you need to have the most gratitude in your heart as you reflect on the world around you, seeing those you were once connected to wither away in darkness that they were unable to transmute to light for themselves. People that fall into their traumas and their addictions and their perceptions and their own feelings and thoughts, just take them, but not in a good way. You're seeing it. And you're seeing how fortunate you are in your energy as you've been shielded from all that could have gone wrong. Back to, you need to be in a state of gratitude right now. You need to thank Allah, you need to thank God, you need to thank Ra, Source, the Divine, for your presence here. Because so many things in the world could have taken your presence, shattered your presence, broken your presence, suppressed your presence. So much could have gone wrong, but it didn't, because you were meant to be here, Aries. You were meant to get to this point of your awakening of life and your identity included. Let us tap in and talk to God. There's been a complete 360 shift where you are being taken through the phases of your life, seeing how many times God has caught you. Not in the times when you needed Him in your awareness, but in times when you needed Him and you didn't even know you needed Him. When the enemy was there, but you didn't know that the enemy was the one you thought was most closest to your heart. Moments where you could have really lost yourself, but then you were found. Every day, there's a reason God is taking you back and forth to where you once were in the present. God wants you to completely close off the karmic cycle of the past in peace. Make peace with it. Don't fight it or fight against it or want to change it or create a narrative that isn't true to it. Rather, reflect on it, see it for what it is, and allow that truth to be something you work to accept. Allow yourself to take the time to accept your truth. Just because you now have awakened to your truth, it doesn't mean you must automatically, immediately, right then and there, just understand it and heal. No. Allow yourself, however long it takes you. Don't make it about anyone else. However long it takes you, Aries, to process, to understand, to cleanse. Allow yourself. And every day as you get closer to that awakening, in your capacity of what it fully means to awaken, make it about you because this is your life. You see things differently when you're on the other side, simply put, Aries. You understand things clearer. And that's part of the healing journey. But part of it as well is accepting the truth as you awaken to it. Accept it as you realize this and you awaken to that, and however way your flow of fluidity, of frequency, wavelength, and vibration, however high you go, just make sure you always catch yourself when you reflect back on how far you've come, understanding that if He has brought you this far, God, Allah, Ra, Source, the Divine, why would He fumble you now? It's just maybe now you have more to lose. Maybe now you have awakened in a different way than you once were. So you see things in a way that is different, and you don't understand how to feel safe in that understanding of what you see. However way it goes for you, Aries, know this. You are doing this for the first time with help from your ancestors, because without them, we would all just be living in a continuous world war, ending ourselves and each other, ending it and it reviving itself again, because God will be here even after. The rules, the orders, and the laws of the universe keep us in check, abiding, respecting, and not trying to bargain with God about his creation you know nothing about will save you from a lot of troubles. And every day you awaken to that truth that you know what? I gotta just stay in my body, stay in my mind, stay in my heart, stay in my spirit, and respect everyone else as they are. And respect and understand that we are here for the first time. There's respect that should be held in your first time presence here. However, way back your ancestors are from, that's what gives you the vibration, the wavelength, the frequency to go higher here. But without them, you would just be like everybody in here as well. But because they're here with you, they're here with you, in you, through you, for you, all will be well. Understand that they've walked this path before, they've done this before, so at least you have a leg up. And things that happen, well, that's just life. They're not here to perfect our reality, they're here to guide us through it. They've also wished for perfection at some point, but hey, life goes on. So, us having to accept that this is what it is and we are just in it, that takes time. But when you are close to the Most High, you won't go, spiraling in this thing. It won't take you. Even if it seems like it is, it'll bring you back. Respect the creation in which you are and what is. Let it exist in its own balance. Don't interfere by wanting to change it or wish it was different. Hey, it is what it is. I'm sure a lot of people wish a lot of things were different about themselves and life, but and with that being said, you're doing this for the first time through guidance. Allow yourself to learn for the first time. Don't let your great ambition, whether it's in your mental, your physical, your spiritual, your emotional body, wherever you house that great ambition, don't let your great ambition overshadow your small milestones, your small successes, your small breakthroughs. Do not let your great ambition, mighty ambition, most high ambition get in the way of the fact that, man, you've really come a long way. You're much better than you were, and you're doing the damn thing. And with that being said, this was your sacred energy reading. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, and the North Node. I thank you all. If you're keen for a reading, my email will be listed in my description box below. Goodbye.